Sup, yo. What we're gonna do is talk about Holy Paladin, specifically Shadowlands, Holy Paladin legendaries. They're a real problem, in my opinion. Actually, they suck. To be blunt about it, I don't think any of the devs play Holy Paladin, do they? Holy Paladin is meant to be a melee frontline, healer. The melee equivalent of the Discipline Priest, if you would. And they've designed it that way. It's not like something that the community have turned it into. No, they designed it that way. They took away the mastery in which your healing gave absorb shields and turned it into, the closer you are to your party member, the more your heals do. So right there, that's a melee healer. BFA, they turned a glimmer build and they made it very attractive. You go up there and spam a glimmer and spamming Crusader Strike to get your Holy Shock back. Yeah, it's a very fun melee build. A lot of people don't want it to be a melee build, but that's the way they designed it. But now look at Shadowlands legendary powers, specifically the Holy Paladin legendary powers. They suck, really. Let's look at the first one. Inflorescence of the Sunwell. Your infusion of light has 1 additional charge and its effects are increased by 20%. Well, they've nerfed your infusion of light. They've made it backwards. It used to make your slow heal fast and your fast heal better. But whatever, they killed it. So that legendary sucks. The Maraud's Dying Breath. Healing with Light of Dawn causes your next Light of the Martyr to also heal your Beacon of Light. That's like a oh shit spell that you'll use hardly ever. And they make a legendary and they bring back that legendary for it. That's horrible. That's terrible. Shadowbreaker, Dawn of the Sun. Light of Dawn's range is increased to 40 yards and all allies increased your Light of Dawn receive 20% increased healing from your spells for 6 seconds. That's okay. It's trying to turn a melee healer into a ranged healer though, again, when you're not. Not really. Shock Barrier. Your Holy Shock protects the target with a shield of Holy Light for 18 seconds, absorbing up to X amount of damage every 6 seconds. Whatever. That's not really good. I mean, it's okay. It's the best one of them, I think, in my opinion. Now granted, take this with a grain of salt because I'm not including any of the Covenant abilities, the conduits, or none of that. I'm just looking at baseline Holy Paladin with his talents and the legendaries. Because I'm looking at the class itself with the legendary powers. I'm not looking at borrowed power. I'm not looking at any of that. I'm looking at the class specific. What makes it fun, because if it takes borrowed power to make the class, fun or really good, then the class itself is bad, Anyway, yeah, those the Holy Paladin legendary powers, they're just bad. They're just, I don't know. All they had to do was go back to the old raid tier sets and they can find some really good ones to bring back. Let's start off with the Lawbringer armor, Molten Core. The first tier set. You get the full set, and it gives you the power that it gives the paladin a chance on every melee hit to heal your party for X amount of. That's huge. That's a melee healer. Like, that should be baseline. That should be like atonement for paladins. Just give it to them. But if you don't want to do it, bring it back as a legendary. You know, that would be a gimme right there. Second one, let's look at Lightbringer Battle Gear from I think it was Hyjo and Black Temple. The 2-piece set would give you your melee attacks have a chance to grant you 50 mana. The way that it is right now, I feel like I used a shit ton of mana building up points. Crusader Strike, I mean, Crusader Strike is damn expensive. It's stupid how expensive it is. Whatever. Yeah. Bring that back. Your melee attacks have a chance to grant you X amount of mana. Third one would be the tier 8 set, Conqueror's Aegis Plate from Naxxramas and I think Ulduar. The 2-piece set gave you your Holy Shock critical heals. Now also place a periodic healing effect on the target, healing for 15% of the Holy Shock's heal amount over 9 seconds. So your Holy Shock also leaves a dot on you. How cool is that? How badass is that? Yeah. It's so much better than any of the other ones. I don't know what the devs were thinking. Let's go tier 12. From the Firelands, the Battle Plate of Immolation. The 2-piece set gave you healing with Holy Shock has a 40% chance to grant you 6% of your base mana. There you go. Just another ability to give some of your mana back. Do it. Legendary. It's already there. Just replace it. We need it. Lastly, but not least, in my opinion, of course, more tier sets that you can look at. Tier 13 from Dragon Soul, the Battle Plate of Radiant Glory. The 2-piece set give you the power that after using Avenging Wrath, the mana cost of your healing spells are reduced by 25% for 15 seconds. Yeah, it's awesome. Now, of course, in my opinion, it should be during Avenging Wrath, the mana cost of your healing spells is reduced by 25%. Because your Crusader Strike, you're doing it faster, you're doing all your spells faster. So you're using a ton more mana. So, yeah, I should be there. I should be, I mean, there you go. So right there, I just gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In my opinion, better picks. I mean, look at these. Look at Inflorescence of the Sunwell. That was, I mean, that's from Legion. Did you guys use it during Legion? I don't remember. Mirage Dying Breath. Dealing with Light of Dawn causes your Light of the Martyr to also hear you. How often did you use Light of the Martyr? Maybe in PvP? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think the devs actually play Holy Paladin. Or else they would have never made the Glimmer build so good during BFA. But it is. And it's what a lot of people like. And it's actually almost, it had gotten to the pinnacle of what melee Holy Paladins should be, you know? And I don't know why they did the builder spender for Holy Paladins. Nobody was asking for it. The class was fine by itself. If, you know, if it was a little bit overpowered with Glimmer, you know, okay. Reduce the Glimmer effect. If I can just take 10 minutes out and just surf the internet and go to the old tier sets and find better powers than the devs, then I don't think any of them did their homework on this. Even looking at some of the top streamers who are playing Holy Paladins, I mean, they are like, this is, you know, it's kind of poopy. I mean, I love Paladin. I'm still going to play Paladin. We're going to make it work. But these are not legendaries, in my opinion, you know? Anyway, it's just my opinion. What do y'all think? How's everyone doing out there? Staying safe, staying healthy, I hope. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you in Shadowlands later.